You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over. Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Please, show me your prescription. So many medicines.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted,
Okay, Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious.
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is... Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that, hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But...
Huh? What do you mean,
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily... Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to... In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for affliction.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Well, all we can do is take their advice. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your... Rise and shine! Time to wake up! For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good... A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your... Nope, nothing there. Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. What? Oh. But then again, you woke up and it's the...
Something is missing.
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole.
What the... Wait, right! The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places? You came here looking...
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose. You, I'll take a glass of wine.
Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make this one in-house.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. If I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. I was investigating. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound...
Neither of those... Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturbance. Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scary. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told it...
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up...
So, that's all we know, Miss Skirk.
So, you could... I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here.
Oh, okay. She disappeared!
Wait, hold on. You overpaid.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her.
You sure? I could have sworn.
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got them seeing things.
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I... Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora Oh, this whole situation is...
Time to go.
Whoa. Huh. Looks like they're collecting something. Let's...
Gather! Order guide you!
Illusion shattered! One with nature.
So, this is what they were collecting. Yeah.
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished. Their gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain together. These
Nothing! Just one. She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that was just a trick to avoid being perceived. Unlike you. Now,
Okay. Right. In our experience.
maybe it's a good thing the remains aren't just gone. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. Something similar happened. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources.
Wait, you mean.
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Yet now, something has been leached. This time, it only took a fragment. No one knows, considering how much. We're going to help each other. You are my
Well, great! You seem.
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a you would do well to...
Yeesh. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, the important. Whoa! This place is way.
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here. It is. I brought you here because I don't know how much Ajax has
Ajax? Oh, right! That's Child's real name! So, a month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world? That should mean.
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the traveler... Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having... The thief who stole that fragment of your abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Okay. Do you plan to... That tracks.
And you're saying that's not.
Depends on your perspective. I'll respect your opinion, though. Just means a little abyss crystal that contains...
Dream?
It means experiencing whatever the other Since you haven't studied with dream mirroring...
Huh. You make it sound.
Tough to say. To play it safe.
Wait, you're gonna. Does that mean. The next time we see Child.
Do as you want. You're already a pretty... But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time...
Oh, she moves fast. So. Last time some. Skirk seems pretty strong.
Ready? Your training will be... We'll start with blade work. During your long journey.
You bet. There's Kaya. You sparred with.
Don't get too smug. And sword fighting, to use the human body as an analogy. Improving your sword fighting is like growing. You need to do some... Only then will you...
Wait, is that Paimon thought you were gonna teach?
One day, you'll... There are no That's all I have to say. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
Prepare to be blown away! This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler! Windblade! Windblade!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
Windblade!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase!
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person, and ask yourself, now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up! Dance with the waves!
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Rain Cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Looks like you've made some real progress.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps.
Go get some sleep.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man and—
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she... But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday.
I went diving and I saw this huge fish. Oh, and today I'm gonna—
Then I suppose...
When it's time to eat—
Wait! Put on a coat at least. You'll catch it. You spoil that child, you know.
Let the kid do...
The stars shimmer mountains as far— I can't be the only— I'm sick, but—
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat. Take them down.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it! Fire. There's fire everywhere.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? We welcomed you with our finest.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone...
Begin extermination.
Rest assured, sir.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man.
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife to prevent them from making some kind of last...
Well, well. Let them cling to what's left of...
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right?
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl. But...
What happened? Here,
This is the place.
Run, Skirk! Run as far. Your dad and I. My clever girl.
Whenever you remember. Break down the door! You! Stop singing! Shut it!
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. This time, the focus is elemental energy.
Man, no day and no— well, except for the—
The way I see it, the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to the natural energy of Tevat is of abyssal power. My master, the elemental energy of Tevat on the— a keen call it respecting local norms. The abyss stands in. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian, so I've heard. But is purificate just thinking out loud? True growth. So, it's. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Windblade! Be gone! Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Windblade!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Faster! Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Water jet! Go! Ha!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield elemental energy without a vision, and it means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. So be bold. Do not be afraid to... Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of... long enough for you to lose yourself. Get some rest. When you...
What is the secret? Longing. The fear. Fear? That fear is now part of you. Any minute spent...
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore.
So it has not... Then pick up your sword. After all... Good skirk.
Cold.
These are signs. Each time I now understand. But you still have much to learn in your person. You must learn. Get up, skirk.
You're up! Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that you... So...
From your training so far, you have gained... That's only part. Now, ready? Just like your...
Hey, no fair!
You think every opponent has the same... Strong emotions will always arise and... How amused. But you... Let's begin! This is your final training session. Look... Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet! Go! Ha!
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling...
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell you're... That's to be expected. Get some rest. No point training further if you manage to push past...
Skirk is a... Yeah, well, I heard Master... Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you...
Skirk, have you become a positive light? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole...
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become...
Run! Skirk!
Let's going around telling people as the Conrian saying go.
Well...
Ah, splendid. I know the pursuit of strength is... Ignore her existence for...
You're awake! You must be starving, right? Ta-da! Of course you are! That's why... Ah, well, if you're...
Here's an idea. Let...
Okay. It's Paimon.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes. Second, I've located the culprit. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with You and I might never meet again, traveler. So if there's... Okay. I knew that was a even with the dream mirror. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too since you've seen what— No. No. Several hundred years, but this is not— To become, for certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he wants.
You make it sound so, but it's been years.
Well, Ajax, his situation is different than yours. So during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he— Children can't— Once Ajax has enough strength in his— Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a— Wake up your companion. Oh, and...
Time to go. Oh, finally. What?
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Wait.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that. You have some experience.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding. Oh, but,
All right.
just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
What are you two doing here?
Who's that? Don't interrupt our research!
Dusty. Like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his Ugh! This fog is making it impossible to see it!
This should be the place where you were attacked. The missing part of your soul. Our opponent must...
Hold on! Look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy took part of your soul for a... From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see. There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
In the Guili Plains, you asked. Now, the answer, whatever that actually means. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No. He couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. Call it fate. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging. How did you get the
Oh...
I highly doubt you acquired that power. You're desperate, which leaves one...
Foul! Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power.
Just...
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best... Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after you've got your soul Get us out of here, traveler. You'll need to...
Is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But suspicions only get you so far.
Phew. Oh,
Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. It's called the All-Devour.
yeah.
Your dragon friend it's a different story, but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. Exactly. And I believe that
No way! Wait,
this isn't my first.
but what if... Plus, how are you gonna get home? So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad.
Fair enough. Then take this. A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the planet.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where? Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baiju said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
So many medicines.
This bag from does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? I'll be collecting my paycheck. Oh, sure thing. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice.
Then, did you...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No. Sorry. Paimon totally misspoke. Okay, fine.
I noticed there was only one bed.
Wait.
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just look... whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze. Run.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk?
About 60%.
Whoa!
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. No, I need to meditate.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days. Taimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
That's right. This isn't your first time here. But what you remember is... I only managed to call it... Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first... Oh, you know, this river, strength and cute, but... and all she sees...
You must learn.
This isn't my first...
The answer to one... Let's follow the... I've all like meteors. You both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away, indifferent as ever. Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirks.
You now have what it... No one can become...
You wish me to try...
Indeed. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this.
Why?
I have told you, you have tasted, but as living be... Yet now...
That is what Skirk's master. Of course, he could appear.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps.
I'll let you in on the scope of it.
Oh, you're fun. Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2... You're both okay.
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot, and I taught you to incorporate...
Okay, but whatever. Paimon brought back ton...
Alright,
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
this time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But the good news is...
One with nature. Time to go. Cheer! Cheer!
The fog is gone! Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal Really?
It's a subcon to them.
Okay. Nervalette isn't here this...
Haven't forgotten your training, I hope.
Water jet!
Star shall be his crown.
That's more like it.
Once more!
Keep going. Mine to wield.
Future beyond this world.
Water jet!
Extinguished power. Haven't had enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well?
You saw such power.
Skirk.
How long has it been?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. This is the first time.
Hundreds of years ago?
Sounds like you and Matt.
Of course. I trained the sword. Over time, my heart hardened. We were similar in it, yet.
That does sound like...
He was the first. When I was... After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out.
This planet no longer holds anything of it. Your death was once what we worked so hard.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an
Are you sure? Wise indeed. Nor I. You know as well as I. All that a veneers
sounds.
Of course. I'll be leading them. Oh, and
waiting for me in the primordial sea.
Your heart?
Because, of course.
So, even with that, but that is not...
You're right. I miss you. Certain, I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear. We're like...
True. But I made up my mind long... Besides...
Oh?
Since you're his friend, first time we came here, but when you had to devote all your... It was the joy of...
Interest. You're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his... After which, for that very reason...
Perhaps you're right. What a battle.
Are you okay?
Too many different kind. So to load you...
I can. It's not a suitable... The impurities, but it will be a time...
If we are
I will reach the top of this and you, scoff...
That's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh! At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like last... We did it! Once again, we've proved there's... Wow, today sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes.
Great! Huh, it's...
I suppose it's because the false... It's not real. And even the most beautiful of bubbles has to... Time marches out. Though we gaze upon a false sky.
Ah, ever since we met. If it's too big a job for... We've met...
I suppose when it... Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I suppose fate, regardless, one without for this. We must all work. Goodbye, traveler.
Bye! Is it just Paimon? Or is she being... Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow,